guys, I'm going to stick this clip in at the beginning of the vlog I've just edited. It's Saturday morning, and I'm going to get this vlog up today. But I wanted to just let you guys know, if this happens to get up before then, at 11 o'clock today, Wisconsin time, Central Time, I'm going to be doing a live with my friend Sarah to talk about these nail dashes from Red Aspen. That's the name of the company. She is super, super sweet. She's a single mama, and I'm hosting a show, like an online show for her, whatever that's called, where you can, order these things. And I just wanted to say, I have 3 different colors, and I'll show you guys in that live that I got. This is the one in, I think it's some, like ballet slippers or something. It's really pretty. And first of all, I am stunned. I put these on Thursday. I have done a bunch of dishes, because as you'll see later, I baked yesterday and did a bunch of cookies. And I had my hands in like water. I have taken 2 showers, because I haven't showered yet today, because I put them on Thursday, yes. And they have not budged. I am stunned, because, nails like this of old would never stay on for very long at all. I mean, the key really is, I think, in the prep to make sure you wipe your nail with alcohol, but that's really not that tricky. And they look, let me see if I can just use the light there. I feel like they look really natural. These are the ones in short. They're a short dash is what it's called. And I just am stunned at how, well, anyway, I'm stunned. Because normally, like I said, any other nail that I've used, because I generally have oily nails, they don't stay. So I'm really excited about it. I decided to go ahead and host a show for her, because I asked on Instagram, and tons of people were curious about them, because so many of us have had to, not have dip or acrylic or whatever because of the way things are right now. So it just makes me feel a little more confident about my nails. At any rate, I'm hosting a show for her, and then anybody that places an order, I'm going to put your name in a drawing, and we're going to split the credit or whatever. I'll give you some of the credit and get you some extra bonus nails, or they also have lashes and a little bit of makeup and that sort of thing. So anyway, I'll have the link for the show below if you're interested, and hopefully some of you can make it at 11, and on with the rest of the vlog. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. It's not morning, so I shouldn't have said morning. It's 12:15. Yeah, so I haven't edited the vlog yet. I uploaded the footage this morning, and I've been busy ever since. So I don't know where I left off. I know that, I think it was after Bob was chit-chatting about things. And then, let's just be open and honest here. I was like in a downward spiral yesterday. That sounds a tad more dramatic than I mean, but we took a drive. We went up to, we got the stuff we needed to for my parents, dropped that off, and then took a drive up to a campground that we used to camp at but haven't in a long time. It was closed. We were just going to drive around to kind of look for sites with our, that our newer camper would fit in. Anyway, it was closed, so we came back. It was a nice day for a drive. It was sunny, but I don't know. Yeah, I know everybody's struggling right now. It's funny. I go back and forth about whether or not to vlog, because I know that so many of you guys look to me to be uplifting, but I also have to be real. I'm not going to fake that I'm happy if I'm not. And I'm just struggling. I'm just really struggling. So, I can be fine for a little bit, and then all of a sudden it just hits me like a ton of bricks, and I just can't anymore. So, yeah, it's just a little up and down here. Today I've been obviously working, and I put on some makeup and stuff to A, try to make myself feel better, and B, the guy that was doing the assessment on our house for our refinance was here today. So, I did that. He came in, he took pictures outside. He said he could spend less time in here if I could find my old assessment, which I did, from when we moved in a couple years ago. And then, so he did all of his stuff outside. Then he sanitized his hands, put on gloves, put on a mask, took off his shoes outside, and then came in and did the stuff. He didn't touch anything. He went up and down the stairs without touching railings. He was very good about being careful. He and I had had a conversation Friday. I can't remember if I vlogged about that or not. just about what we could do to keep him safe, keep me safe. He wore a mask, of course. So yeah, that was pretty quick and easy. Not too bad. I think he was here. He was in the house for less than 10 minutes probably. And we kept a safe distance apart. I just kind of followed him around, and if I was prepared to mentally know if he touched anything to go and sanitize it, but I had opened all the doors he would have needed to open. I had all the lights on. So anyway, so that is done. And now it's normally I take my lunch from 11 to 12, but I'm not actually really taking a lunch. It's not super busy. It's steady, but not super busy. So I've been just kind of in here and doing things. But right now I've pulled my desk out. You can see that I have my desk. Maybe you can't there. I have it pulled out because I'm finally going to get back there and handle those cords. Oof. But I bought this roll of, it's like Velcro things that you can tie cords up with so that they're not all over the place. So I'm going to slide up under there and see if I can't make some sense out of what's back there. I think it might help if I raise my desk a little bit too. I can make a little more sense of the cords and put them up higher at my eye level. So that's what I'm going to do on my lunch today. I mean, it's super exciting stuff around here. And I'm going to open the window a little bit to get some fresh air. I opened the sliding glass door for a little bit, get some fresh air out there. I'm going to get some in here and see if that doesn't help. It's one of the, I know that going for a walk would help. I knew that yesterday. It was nice, and I just couldn't make myself get up and do it. I don't know. So today is going to be a better day, right? Scott? All right. It's almost the end of my work day, but I want to show you guys. Look for the going to brighten my spirits. Sent me these very pretty flowers, which I thought was really sweet. I was surprised my place was actually even delivering flowers. Not sure that's considered essential, but it was essential to my day. Not essential, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I was very surprised. I did get all my cords handled, so that was good. What else? Wilson dropped off Bob's mask. I'm going to stick in a picture here of him wearing his mask. You know what? I don't think I showed you guys my mask, actually. So, Wilson made me a mask, and then she was working on Bob's. And I wore it when we went to my parents. I just can't remember if I showed you this, because I haven't edited the vlog. But this is the mask that she made me. It's plaid and it's Packer colors. What more could I ask for? And I know you can put a coffee filter in there to help make it even better. And she has, I just took this out of the wash machine, by the way. She made a little mark on the inside, so I know which one is the inside, and I always wear that. I always wear that to the inside. So that was nice of her. And also, I'm happy to report that the sheets I ordered from Target, thanks to you guys, one of you guys gave me that suggestion, is the correct color. So I'm very happy about that. I'm going to handle these tomorrow. I'll show you. So this is the brand, Madison Park. I know it's hard to see. Let's just go over here in the sunlight. Maybe you can see a little better if I stand like this. The color, it's like a smoky plum. But anyway, so Madison Park, 800 thread count, and I gotta set this down. I am also happy to report that they were half the price of the ones I originally found on Amazon. So that's good. I was gonna do baby foot today, but I didn't want to say. I just got caught on my door. I should go back to bed. I don't think I did. My alarm clock is not working. I thought on Friday, oh, maybe I just turned it off. And then today, it's not working. Like I don't know what's the deal, but it didn't go off at all. I just woke up at 5:30. I had it set for 5, but I woke up at 5:30. And when I got up this morning, the little thing was blinking like it had gone off and I had hit snooze. But I know it didn't go off. I took my phone off and it started going off. So something about my phone, and it's not meant to be compatible with an iPhone 11 because I bought it years and years ago. I've used it with a bunch of phones, but it just clearly, for some reason, it has stopped working with my iPhone. So I found one on Amazon. I've had it sitting in my, what is that area called? Save for later area or whatever on Amazon. That I think I'm going to end up getting it. I need to have my phone there. I want it to be able to charge and have an alarm clock, and this one is clearly not working anymore. So, all right. I think that's all. I think that's all I had to report to you guys. Yeah, so we're having the lasagna that I made on Saturday. We are having that for dinner tonight. So I pulled it out to let it kind of come up to room temp a little. I like to do that with it. And I'll put it in the oven here. I don't know. I think we're going to eat early tonight. So put it in at 4. We'll plan to eat around 5 or so. Something like that. There you go. That's all the news that's fit to report from the Gehm household today. Good morning. It is technically morning. It's 11 though. So I am out making myself some lunch. And I'm going to work on my puzzle for my lunch. Take a little break. It's kind of gloomy outside. Let's be real. I haven't been walking anyway. Whatever. It's fine. But I can't remember if I told you, if I showed you this. I'm making some progress here on the puzzle. So I'm going to work on it again. I pretty much did that all last night. I bet I didn't tell you because I did it last night. I just didn't want to sit and watch TV. I mean, I was happy to watch TV, but I didn't want to sit in my chair. I just wanted to be doing something, take my mind off things. And you'd be surprised how much working on a puzzle, the time goes by very fast, especially if it's a hard, requires some concentration sort of puzzle. So there you go. We have just the tiniest bit of, we had the lasagna I made last night, by the way. So that was yummy. The tiniest bit of vegetables and chicken left from when I made chicken fajitas last week. So I'm going to finish those up for lunch. What I've been doing for the wraps for those, by the way, you guys, I put it in this one. All right. I paused so I could finish taking stuff out of the refrigerator. Speaking of, Steve, I haven't heard from you lately. Are you well? Speaking of the refrigerator. So, I worry. I tell you guys, I worry. I'm worried about everybody. It's a lot of worry in my world. I know I'm not supposed to, and I do have faith. I have a lot of faith, but that doesn't mean I can control myself all the time. Okay, so I've showed you guys these before. I've eaten these for years. These are the Extreme Wellness High Fiber. They're by Ole Mexican Foods. They're the high fiber wraps for people that care about such things. One wrap has 15 carbs, 5 grams of protein, 11 grams of fiber. So I think that makes it 4 net carbs, so we should minus the carb for people that care about carbs. I think you subtract the fiber out of the carbs or something like that. Whatever. It doesn't matter to me. What I care about is that there's 5 grams of protein, because that's what I pay attention to, and 50 calories. So what I do is, I'll just take you guys with me over here. Because they're softer than like a tortilla, you know what I mean? They just have a little bit of a softer feel to them. I will just quickly heat up a skillet, and then I just sort of whir it around in there. Let me heat this up, and then I'll show you what I make. So this is just starting to warm up. I just stick it in here and let it get sort of warm. Normally when we have flour tortillas and we do fajitas, I just heat them up in the microwave to make, because you're trying to make them softer and warm. Well, in the case of these, they're very soft to begin with. So I want to warm it up, and I want to sort of crisp it up so it just has a little more like a flour tortilla taste. I love the taste of these. It just, I don't know, it just seems to work better when you're doing it for a fajita versus like a wrap or something like that, to give it a little stiffness or something. I don't know. All right, I'm going to stop talking about this. I'm going to have my fajita. I'm going to try to take my mind off of things. And at some point, I don't know if it's happening today or tomorrow, but Wilson has agreed to come help me. She will wear a mask, I will wear a mask, but I need her to help me take the extensions out of my head. I can't see on the back of my head, and they need to come out. They are just so grown out, and the one is so loose, the one that I was telling you guys has been loose for a while, that I'm afraid they're going to pull out my actual hair if I don't get them out. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to have plain old, normal, ugly Kristin hair for a while. It's fine. I mean, I get that it's fine. I get that people have died from this. So please don't come for me. I'm just struggling a little bit, you guys. Some of the things that give me a little extra boost of confidence I'm not going to have for a while, but it's fine. It's all good. We'll recover. And again, like I said, I realize that there are bigger things. I turn this, by the way, in case running. I turn it and flip it and turn it and flip it so that it gets nice and, like I said, sort of, it's not going to be crisp, but it's whatever. You know what I mean. Good morning, everybody. It is 6:55 Wednesday morning. I just finished doing a live, which was good for my spirit. So I'm glad I forced myself to get up and do that. I want to show you, look, I have made some really good progress on my puzzle here. And then last night I started getting frustrated and I was like, okay, time for a break. So that's what I did. I took a little break. And now, oh, does that go this? Does this go here? Nope, it sure doesn't. Dang. See, this is what happens. So I have to walk away. But anyway, we had leftover scalloped potatoes and ham for dinner last night. Tonight's leftover lasagna. It's kind of nice when I make a bigger meal than we have leftovers, which is nice. I don't have to make a new meal every night. So yeah, that I just have work today. And I'm going to start working on the things that we will need from the store. So I'm doing a shop for every other week. Okay, let me try to spit it out. 1 week I'm doing big shop for my parents, for them for 2 weeks. And then the next week I'm doing big shop for us for 2 weeks. But I kind of had a lot of things from one of the shops. So anyway, I have a roast in the oven roast in the freezer that I'm going to do meat stuff with. If you've never seen that recipe, I'll link it below. I have a video up on it. And what else? Oh, Bob wanted chili. He thought we could have chili one day. And those two when I make them, they're enough for a full week, probably, really, with leftovers and things. So I have to kind of think about what I would have the week after that, and then get those sort of things. So my point being is 1 week I'm shopping for my parents for 2 weeks, and then maybe a couple things that we need, like if we need milk or bread or something. And then the next week I am shopping for my mom and dad for 2 weeks. And flip 5 and 4. So I'm in the store once a week so that the things that we need, that need to be fresher, like vegetables and that sort of thing. Sorry, I had to pause. Work. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. Once a week in the store. Every other is a big shop for us or for my parents. So yeah. So I told Bob to be thinking about what he wanted for meals and snacks and things for the next couple of weeks. Because I want to make the list today and then I want to go tomorrow. I'm trying to find times when it's not so busy at the store. I pulled out my big bin here that I can, be in there when there's not everybody else there. So, at any rate, all right. I'm going to get started in my day and I will check in with you guys. Good morning, everybody. I got to tell you, since I've been in this office for weeks in a row instead of just a little bit here and a little bit there, I've been giving serious consideration to ordering a better chair than this. This is the one that came with the set, or that we ordered with the desk, but it is not comfortable. I need a better actual office chair for my back and stuff. But anyway, good morning. Happy Thursday morning. I did a live this morning, which was fun. I'm wearing my glasses today because I'm going to the store. And they say if you are a contact wearer to wear your glasses when you go out because you're less likely to touch your eyes, which is a very true story. So that is what I'm going to do. At some point today, I'm doing our shop for the next 2 weeks. Like I said yesterday, I go every other week. Once for my parents 1 week, for us the next. So that's what's happening today. I do need to contact them, though, today and say contact. I need to reach out to them today and see if they need anything this week. So I'm not quite sure when I'm going to do that. I don't know when the best time is really to go, where I'm not going to be sitting, you know what I mean, like standing and freezing my keister off because it's only supposed to be 40 degrees today. The sun is out currently. I'm not sure if it's supposed to stay or what. I need to check that out, but it's always nice to see the sun. Makes my day seem a little bit brighter. So I decided I would do a quick check-in, say hello, and I'm going to dig back into it. I got up at 4:45 this morning, And I was in here by 5:15 working on stuff, and then a little after 6, I got up and made some coffee and went and did a live, and it is now 6:59, and I am back in my chair and ready to get back at it. Good Friday morning, everybody. Sorry, I need to turn the... You see that light? It needs to be tightened, evidently. Okay, so extensions are out. Oh, by the way, it's 5:40. So Wilson came over last night, and we masked up, and she took out my extensions for me very carefully. So, in case anybody is curious, I bet you can see from here, so I'll turn around. That's how long my hair is in the back. It's weird. I realize extensions are not a big deal, but I don't know. And I certainly try not to get my confidence from things like extensions, makeup, nails. Oh, speaking of, I put those nail dashes on yesterday. I'll show you those. So yeah, so as much as I try not to put those confidence in, there's certainly a certain amount of a level of confidence that things like extensions and nails and makeup give a person. So I'm trying to come to terms with that. But it's okay. I mean, my hair has some decent length to it. It's not like my hair is super short or anything. What's weird about it is that it just feels so thin compared to, my hair is fine to begin with. I mean, that's more of the reason that I initially got extensions was for volume. And then I was like, well, let's add a little length because it'll be fun. And then it just snowballs from there, y'all. So I'm getting out my supplements here in case you happen to be new, and if you are, welcome to Game Time. I'm getting out my raw vitamin. This right here is the only prescription medication I take. It's called Premarin. It's my hormone replacement because I had a hysterectomy when I was 36. Everything else that I'm digging out of here is supplement, allergy pill, the usuals, the usual suspects. Okay, so then after Wilson left last night, I made dough for cutout cookies. And I'm going to, hold on a second. Okay, I've gotten all my things out of the fridge and whatnot. And also, Happy Good Friday. You don't really say Happy Good Friday, but it's Good Friday. I would like to acknowledge that. Missing going to church for sure. Where is my coffee mug? Oh, hold on. This mug that I put my backup coffee in, it goes right in that spot. And for some reason, Bob just can't put it in there. When it's his turn to put away dishes, or when he happens, not his turn, but when he happens to be the one. At any rate, so it's Good Friday. Let's get back to that. So last night, and then obviously it's Easter this weekend. So I made cutout cookie dough, and today at some point, I may take the afternoon off of work. I've been talking about kind of taking a little time. You guys know, and I don't know. The issue remains that I'm the only one that can do part of what I do, so there's that. But anyway, I'm going to message Heidi, that's my Church Cuties mom, and see if they would like to have just the cookies and, do some decorating fun on their own without having the hassle of making and rolling and cutting cookies. So I'm going to ask her if she wants that. If she doesn't, then they will just get some cookies. And I don't really have Easter cookie cutters. I guess I didn't really think that through initially. So what I have is I have a cross that I purchased at some point, and then I have just a circle. So I guess I'm going to have like Easter colored circles and crosses. But that's okay. So I thought, like I said, I'm gonna message Heidi and see if the girls would like to decorate some cookies, or if they would just like to have decorated cookies. And I will fulfill whichever need. I got to talk to, when I went to the store yesterday for our 2-week shopping, I suddenly remembered I needed to check my cupboard for something. I made, anyway, so when I went for 2-week shopping, I got stuff for my mom and dad, and they came and picked it up yesterday. And it was good to see them. And I got some stuff for Heidi and Jamie, too. We all sort of ask each other when we're going to the store if each other needs something. So she needed a couple things. So when I dropped them off, she wasn't there because she was out. She is a teacher, as you guys know, and she was out. They take turns going out on the bus delivering lunches and things to the kids. So she was out doing that. And so I dropped off, and Jamie was working from home. So he said, hi, open the door, and off he went. And Bella was still in her pajamas because it's their spring break this week. Bella was still in her pajamas, so she stuck her little nose out the door and said hi to me. But Aaliyah, when I was pulling out, she didn't know I was there. So when I was pulling out, she came out, and then I was literally parked in the middle of the street, and she and I are talking. She's on their lawn, and I'm parked in the middle of the street. So it was good though. It was really good to just talk to her. I just miss my family that is my family, and my family that has chosen to let me be part of their family, and vice versa. You know what I mean? So, yeah. All right. I'm going to make some coffee here, or my second cup. I have my backup coffee made already. I'm going to do a live, in case you guys don't know what backup coffee is. And, yeah, we'll see you in a little bit. Hey guys, it's 7:22, and I just came out to grab my water. I just have a little bit of coffee left, but I have a call at 7:30, and then I have one that follows right away at 8, and that's a long one. So, but look, remember how well, you guys, I don't need to show you. Remember how that light was flickering? Well, now it's out. So that's not going to make Bobby real happy, because I bet we don't have any of the warm ones either. Anyway, because he's got to use this little tool to change it. I can't seem to function the tool. I can do just about anything, but anyway, so the other thing I was going to say is that I have my plate in here with a piece of banana bread on it yet. I cut my mom made a mini loaf of banana bread, so I have the other piece in here. I cut myself 2 pieces. And I wanted to bring it in here to take my cup. So I wanted to say this. I feel like I haven't edited the vlog, obviously, since, the footage from the past few days. But I would guess that I was not my usual chipper self. And because I just have not been my usual chipper self. And I feel like I might be coming out of that a little bit. Not that anything has really changed all that much in the world, but I don't know. I think I just processed it differently, to use a phrase my friend Ange uses. And I don't know. I just feel like I maybe am coming out on the other side and feeling more positive about life. So I thought I would share that with you guys. Boy, I'm a hot commodity this morning, evidently. So yeah, I'm going to hop on my first call here in a couple minutes, and then my next call, and then I'll check back in with you guys. Alright, you guys. It's a little after 5, I believe. I want to show you on my lunch. I baked the cookies, and I took some down to Heidi and the girls so they could decorate. And I also did this is the ooey gooey butter cake. Did I talk about this? I don't know. If I didn't, it's on my Pinterest. It's Paula Deen's ooey gooey butter cake. I mean, we'll see. I've never made it before. There's a lot of butter in there. 2 sticks of butter. So we shall see. I made it for Easter. If it's good, I'll send some down to Wilson and Maltby, some down to Heidi, Jamie, and the girls, and some to my parents so everybody can partake. But I want to show you guys. Here are my Easter cookies. I started out very detailed with my crosses over there. And then I got real annoyed with that. And then, excuse me, I didn't have a lot of sprinkle. I didn't have any sprinkles. Not a lot. I didn't have any. and didn't want to go to the store, so I just did colors. But I gotta tell you, I love this new, I bought these gel, I think I talked about this earlier. They're just little pots of gel color from Wilton. I bought them on Amazon. They are so cool. I just love how the colors turned out. Pretty for Easter, I think. So I got a little festive on a few of them. That's a Packer cookie, in case you didn't know that. So anyway, Bob came in, he's like, those look really good, honey. You have to vlog that, he says. So I did. So he is out right now. My battery's dying, so I need to talk quick. He's out right now having a stogie, and then we've decided we're just going to have frozen pizza tonight and chill out the rest of the night. So yeah.